I gotta say, I do rather like the music that Steve Yablonsky did.
It was good music. So, did it turn down the volume on my end? Because
It mutes it automatically.
Okay, I understand why they did that. But all right, we are live. Woo! Hi, I'm Safi,
And I'm Mystic.
and we do the podcast lore together. And every other week, we, with our little buddy, who's in the background and is like, why am I not podcasting with you right now? We'll talk about the lore of a video game. And usually Mystic's the one who is doing the research and I'm doing the driving at the live stream. But now, it's the opposite way because I did The Sims about Bella Goth.
I was not about to do the Sims research.
I'm all for it. So,
This is not a genre that's for me.
no, it's not for you. And I
Yeah.
think that's fine. So, we're gonna...
Okay, so we're moving into our household. No, choosing a household.
We are choosing a household. Now, we had to make a fake new save so we could do the
Where was this guy? Is
household
it
that
this
we're
one?
doing today.
Lothario. There it is.
We are doing Don Lothario. So if you listen to our episode... Yeah, little buddy, we're telling them all about the episode.
Now, does this actually change anything in the story, or is it just like starter flavor text?
So everything... You can read that starter flavor text. So that's what it is.
Don woke up one morning in a whole new world. He remembers stepping onto a teleporter, several women laughing, then nothing until he finds himself here, which is in the granary. A 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath house on 100 Bounty Drive.
Yeah, sometimes I know I can't tell you why that street's made Bounty Drive, Mystic, but I can tell you that it's good. There's a reason to it. I just don't know the reason off the top of my head, unfortunately. So,
Abandoned for years, the old granary stood waiting for nature to demolish it. However, recently appears to be inhabited. So this sounds like it'll be a fun place to start.
I think that's the idea. Is that's where he's appeared and decided to set up shop.
Oh, you can edit the details?
Yeah.
So does it matter then? Is it just starting stuff, or does it actually affect anything?
It does not affect your further gameplay. The idea is that, do you want to continue that story as suggested by Maxis at this point, who is still developing it, or do you want to make your own? So they're giving you suggestions of what to do, but you can also do what you want. What is it, buddy? I think... Are you... I think you might be thirsty and tired, buddy. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, yeah, he's thirsty.
I don't know how long we're going to play this then, if it's... I don't know. It feels weird. Like, I expect there to be story. I know it's a puzzle, create your own story,
Yeah.
but I do that for a living.
Well,
so.
press pause, and we can look and see... press pause, or you can press space... No, press 0?
I paused.
Oh, you paused. So, let's take a look and see where Don Lothario finds himself. So, here's the silo. So, if you can also go up or down the levels. Can you see where you can do that in the...
Well, I'm on him still. How do I just select the building?
No. You can, you're still going to be selected on him because he is the sim you can play.
Have we noticed that I don't.
But you can, do you see where...
Yeah, up a floor.
Yes. So he's literally in just a
geez.
silo with like nothing going on. I don't know why there's a dollhouse there. Maybe a hint as to what was here before. And then go down, just a stairwell. So he had a swanky bachelor pad in The Sims 2, and now in The Sims 3 where he's been trapped in the past. He's living in a very unattractive loft.
So this is what, 25 years before?
So here's what's going
Well,
on.
in terms of world time, this is 25 years before Sims 2?
About maybe... No, not 25. It's 25 years before Sims 1, I think is a better way to put it. Like about 15, 20 years. I'd have to double check. Because so in this, you know
How
how
many
we
floors
talked.
are there?
You know how we talked about the Broke family was the one where there was somebody who died due to the ladder being removed from the pool.
Yes.
The Broke families, you know, the guy who gets pool killed essentially, and his future wife are teenagers in this game, or kids are teenagers in this game. So,
Well, this is quite the pad. That microwave has seen better days.
yeah, I think the idea
What a
is
horrible fridge design.
now here's the great thing about The Sims 3 that a lot of fans don't like. If you go into the ability to like change and buy furniture, you can also change what it looks
What
like.
is going on by the boombox there?
The music's playing.
That makes it look like glasses in front of it?
You have vibrations. That's supposed to be like
Oh.
you can see the vibrations.
This is how much I play The Sims. I have played this game.
But it's been a while, right?
It has been a while, and Origin clocks my time at 1 hour.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
most of that was probably in character creation, because the character creator is pretty good.
The character creator in The Sims 3, although the unfortunately they don't look as good as like Sims 4 Sims, I will give them that. But you can do a lot in The Sims 3.
Surprisingly, the most advanced character creator I've ever seen in a game
Yeah,
is in an MMO.
I believe that though.
Black Desert Online is all about the character creator, it seems. Because the
Oh, really?
gameplay, I haven't, to its credit, I haven't played much. But when your game is so high detail graphically that it can't finish loading
Right.
properly, so the opening cutscene gets cut off and then just drops me into unknown.
Oh my lord. That's insane.
Like literally, it was just like a war happening. Like I heard, yeah, and then it just cut. Like,
What? How are you supposed to, like, what am I supposed to do? What's the point of everything? So
the point of everything is big anime boobs.
Okay. So if
At
you
least in that
press
game.
on so you've got Don himself, but if you look in that left corner with all the stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you can see also the yes, you could see the shopping, and you'll be able to see how you can edit how things look. This was one of the things that made The Sims 3 great. So if you go all right, buddy. We hear you.
Oh, he has to. Okay, I set up 2 things by accident. Okay. There we go. He's going to walk around like that now.
What? What did you do?
I made him change into sleepwear.
I mean, there's no wrong way to play this game. I'm just confused.
All right, so how do we see, like, do they have... I know you mentioned memories in Sims 2. Do they have them in 3?
No, because Sims 3 kind of was a different focus on the kind of gameplay that you were going to do. So, and guys, I'm sorry if my mic moves around a lot. It's just, unfortunately, the way that it goes when you have a baby trying to help you with your mic. Yeah, I know, buddy. So in here instead, it's a lot more based on kind of like I'm going to take off my headphones for a bit so I can focus on what I'm saying. But it's a little bit less like focused on like having everything together. And then you said, okay, let's hyper focus on the genetics, the
Okay, can we see his family tree?
if he has one, yeah, sure. I don't know how far his family tree is going to be built out though, because they weren't necessarily as built out in The Sims 3 as they were in The Sims 2. So if you go to, all right, hold on.
There we go, found it.
There it is.
He is himself.
He is himself.
No mama and papa Lothario, nothing.
Right. I doubt this is like the Heinlein competent man situation, but still.
Scrapbook, no memories. I
yeah,
think these
so
are
you
our
can get-
these are our memories.
Yeah, that is your own personal memories that like things will happen and they'll be like, do you want to save memories? And that was something that was added in later.
So the only thing we have by default for him
Yeah.
is Don Lothario is facing a big choice between marriage and continuing to be a man about town.
Right.
Will his accidental teleport to a new town change his old ways. Not mentioning the fact that it's back in time.
Right.
So his marriage was... My mind is blanking on names.
So Cassandra Goth
Yes.
was going to be the one who was going to be marrying him. I'm just making sure that when my headphones are around my neck, they don't accidentally get into the mic, and then we get a weird feedback loop.
Electronica, Sushi, and Black.
Yeah, so there were favorites. So like they get a little happier if they're in a room with their favorite color, if they eat their favorite food, or if they're listening to their favorite music.
I mean, I like the music and the sushi. All black seems kind of weird, but...
And I don't think that seems to be an interesting choice. And then you have 5 different personality traits. So they kind of were more focusing on...
Oh, geez.
You can have... This was when personality traits were finally a thing in The Sims. Because it used to be they would do it based on like a spectrum of, traits that would then decide what your horoscope sign, essentially your Western horoscope sign would be. Are you a Virgo? Are you Sagittarius? Are you a Libra? Things like that. And instead, they decided they were going to give each person 5 personality traits. In The Sims 4, it's 3, so there was definitely some issues with that.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, "You're taking stuff away." You also took away in. You also took away in The Sims 4 some of the customability, because if you're able to go into shopping mode and check to see when it comes to being able to change you could change the color on almost any piece of furniture into like, do I want this to look more like metal or wood or fabric or something like that?
Okay. Mm-hmm. So he is flirty.
Yes.
Hot-headed.
Okay.
Has commitment issues.
Yes. That's a great one.
Is a schmoozer. Mm-hmm. And is charismatic.
And those all have essentially features that will affect your gameplay with them.
All combined makes him seem a little bit like a jerk, but when you said he was...
Harris played... That was actually Mystic's choice. He decided to put him in his pajamas, and Don Lothario, being Don Lothario, wears his underwear as his pajamas. So we've got a request from the audience there, Mystic.
What's that?
Dress Don Lothario. Get him back in his regular clothes. So...
Let's do athletic.
Yeah. So yeah.
Better. That's a terrible. If he was doing, if his favorite color is black,
yeah,
shouldn't he be dressed in like black?
Sometimes stuff like that happens and it doesn't quite connect. I don't know why they did it like that. It could be that this was like kind of like an extra one of those, because this is an extra neighborhood. This is not the main neighborhood, so this might have been developed with a little bit of a rush. Is that his swimwear?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're just gonna do the everyday one.
Yeah, and that's pretty similar to what he was wearing in the original game as well.
Okay, he is a young adult. He is aging up in 19 days, which is...
Yes.
Career, unemployed.
Better is relative, indeed.
No career history.
No career history. That makes sense.
Already has 2 acquaintances, though.
Huh?
He already has 2 acquaintances.
Okay, who's it?
Luke McDermott and Rhoda Bagley.
Rhoda Bagley. So I play this neighborhood with a custom family, and Rhoda Bagley in my modded version of the game. This is the one game I mod, The Sims 3.
False.
What else do I mod?
Dragon Age.
When?
Was it Dragon Age? No, either Dragon Age or Skyrim. There was something that we modded because we wanted to have like the basic patches and stuff it had to be Skyrim. So
we did Skyrim because I want to be able to play more than one character. And Skyrim.
Oh yeah, you wanted a profile manager.
Yes, that was all it was.
He has 3 books on him.
That is a serious fashion statement. Unfortunately, Don Lothario makes a lot of like serious fashion statements that we may not agree with.
So he has 3 books on him. Charisma Volume 1, Fixing the Friend Problem.
I don't know if he needs that skill either, but we'd have to see.
Special Snowflake, which looks...
It's a romance novel, I think.
I was going to say it looks like an adult novel, so close.
Yes.
It's hard to see because the picture is so small.
I know that's a romance novel because all the romance novels, all the sci-fi novels, like have all the historic novels, they all have the same cover.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And Commitment Issues, which...
Commitment issues is something you can read if you want to lessen the gameplay effects of having commitment issues.
Oh, okay.
I have never played a sim with commitment issues that I've done that for. So, but I also like drama in my play. I like just a little bit of like the Mari Povich level drama sometimes. Nothing too serious. So looks like he's in a good mood.
Everything looks fine. Everything is decreasing, but that makes sense.
Fun
is right in the middle. We need to have more fun.
You can dance to the music if you want.
And you know what? Yeah. We're going to dance the music, and then we're going to go out on the
boots
town.
And pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. There we go. So it's going to be interesting because Mystic usually likes to explore. And the nice thing about The Sims 3 is that it gives you a good world to explore because I have
no idea what that dance is, but...
Yeah.
Then again, my dancing is legendarily bad, so...
It's better than Shepard's dancing. Oh! We're still live streaming. It's just that somebody tried to move the tab, little buddy. Yeah.
All right.
So
I can I can either lock the door or... Okay. I guess it just is automatically going to go out the door then.
If you press on something out the door, you'll go somewhere. If you put that car in your inventory, you will automatically drive it someplace. And I don't know if you've noticed that killer design on it.
Jalopy.
Yeah, that's the cheapest car you can get. Sims 3 came with cars. Sims 4 still doesn't have cars.
Oh, is he going to dance forever? What is this? There we go.
Oh, I think is that the newspaper? You get a newspaper delivered every morning because this was before everything was on your computer or cell phone.
All right. Where should we go? We're gonna walk there. No,
you don't want to walk there. It'll take too long.
So...
Look, little buddy's like, walking there is going to be awful. Don't do it.
We are going to go driving.
Tired, little buddy. So, there are bars, there's stores. Now, all the stores are rabbit holes for you to buy stuff, so you're not going to do a lot. There's parks where you can go fishing. There's, We're
going to go to the Four Bridges Park.
Yeah.
And see if there's any ladies, because this is down Lothario. I said drive. Oh, what?
Yes, that's how it
Teleporting car.
Well, I think that's just graphically the easiest way to do it because part of it was there's so much going on in the background when you play. So the thing about The Sims 3 that was great was that you're controlling one family, but as you control that one family, the rest of the world is doing stuff around you. And Maxis did a decent job
of it. When did this game come out?
And the one mod that I have, I'd have to look it up. I'll look it up in a bit.
I'm amazed that... So this is like an audio production rig.
Yeah.
And some video production. I have a pretty good GPU in here, and like driving, it was framey, so like it's not an optimized engine for the movement stuff.
It is also there's so much going on in the background because every character that lives in that neighborhood is being told where to go, what they're doing, and if they're doing anything that's going to permanently change a relationship with even another sim that you do not see. So, and it's not even at the point, oh, we're already meeting somebody. Who's this?
Sally Hustev.
I don't think she's part of like the continuing plot lines. So we've got ourselves a little quirky blonde, it looks like. So one of the mods that I use, in fact, the only mod I use, is there is a mod that will essentially make the connections in the background with all the other Sims, like the real world, even deeper, more connected. So you're more likely to have Sims marry each other in the background or be in relationships and stuff like that. 2009. Oh, thank you so much, Arsplayed. I did not get a chance to pull up the wiki. So in 2009, they would have had that framey rate. So to put it in context for you, Mystic.
So given who this guy is, I'm not going to change who he was.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit on any female.
That's fine. We'll see how it goes.
And not talk to any guys.
You're not even going to be friends with any of the men. They're not. You're like,
I'm going to go punch.
I've got a new start, and I'm going to keep on.
I'm going to go punch Luke McDermott in the face.
What? Why?
I'm just kidding. Oh, I apparently am friends with a kid now. I think.
So it could say acquaintances too.
It says stranger. I don't know. Maybe maybe that's the paper boy.
Yeah. So yeah, if you meet somebody briefly, their acquaintance, you can move up to friend. You can move up to a romantic relationship as well. And I think in this one, the romantic. I don't think the romance meter is linked with your friendship meter. I'm trying to remember. I think there's a separate meter for that.
There's a flirt option. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
There's
spam flirts.
I know. I'm changing it up. We're gonna see how fast this goes.
All right.
Oh, she is a babysitter.
Oh yeah. So each town will also have townies that have designated jobs that they'll like. If you play a family that needs
Where's
a
she
babysitter,
going?
Sometimes people have things they need to do according to the setup in the background for the neighborhood.
All right. Well, I can always call her up at some point, I guess. Let's see.
It's a very interesting opinion you have there, little buddy. Oh, that's what you would do differently? Okay. All right. So, I mean, yeah, so this little park is just in the middle of town, just existing. Let's see. So we're going to talk to...
Elaine Joy.
Elaine Joy. I don't think she's part of the... You know what? I might actually... It's going to be easier for me to do this on my phone as long as little buddy doesn't grab it. But I can, like...
I have discovered that I do not like Simlish. It kind of grates on my nerves, which is weird because the Animalese in Animal Crossing doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, so who's Elaine Joy? Let's get the Sims Wiki up.
I'll try to change this up a little bit. I'm still trying to get a handle of these controls, and that car just disappeared.
Probably because somebody's driving it away. And that's part of the reason why. So, in The Sims 2, the other families would pretty much be frozen in time unless you visited them, and nothing would age on their end. So what you would have to do if you liked having an aging, changing world like I did is that you'd have to play through every household to have everybody age at the same rate. Little buddy's tired, and I'm sorry, he's loud. So it's okay, buddy. Oh. He's also gassy, guys. If I don't know if you caught that on the audio, we might as well just... Okay, it's okay, little buddy. You don't need to be embarrassed by your gas. It's fine. So...
I'm just going to flirt.
There we go.
And she thinks I'm being flirty. Probably should ask what she does for a living.
Yeah, might as well. What are your bones?
So the thing I don't like about this is... the interface is not difficult, but it's time-consuming.
It is. It is.
But the thing I think I just realized is I can chain them.
Yes. You can do up to about, usually anywhere from, I think it's like 8 actions in a row. So Elaine Joy is a pre-gated swim who appears in Sims 3 and lives in Riverview. She is a young adult who still is her father, Norman Joy, because she thinks she needs to take care of her old father, and she can't leave him alone after his wife's death, though she wants to start a family on her own. Soon. Uh-oh. She's barking up the wrong tree. She has a part-time job, and she is friends with Ginny McDermott and Flat Broke. Yep. So, like, would Don Lothario, like, pursue it? Sure. But then he's going to disappoint her. Sure.
I love how I'm flirting with this, with Elaine in front of Norman, who I think...
Norman Joy's her father, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, does it say she has an address, or are they just part of the townies that happen to be in the background?
A natural cook. So I had to create a character, and my character was a natural cook as well.
That's an easy choice, to be honest. Oh, her career, she's a shopping music DJ.
She's a what?
Shopping music DJ is a job in here. What is it, buddy?
I think I got turned down.
What? You got turned down?
I think so. Or where's he going?
Are you guys get something to eat?
Eat lunch. No, he's going to eat.
You could fast forward through that. That nobody wants to wait to see us do that. But so yeah, you had a little place where you could eat food, and sometimes things will happen.
No, we're gonna cancel his eating.
Okay. Is he hungry even?
He's about halfway.
Okay, he's not that hungry. So, I like that there are people randomly dancing in front of the restaurant. Not just Don and Elaine, but those two other Sims.
Who are wildly different in ages. Roxy Lynn and Buzz Rhodes.
Buzz Rhodes. I think Buzz Rhodes is part of like the overall story.
Roxy Lynn looks younger. Maybe it's just the hair that's throwing me off.
I think she's younger because anybody who's an elder in The Sims, if you don't have mods, they all are going to have gray hair. Poor Don Lothario.
All right.
He'll be fine.
So he is going to have to go take care of stuff eventually, other than schmoozing with the ladies.
Yeah.
Will they just keep dancing?
They'll keep dancing until something makes them stop, like they need to go pee or they need to go eat. You can ask if she wants to go into the restaurant and get a meal together. As long as it's not going to make her late to her shopping music DJ job, I'm sure she'll have the time.
And that car just appeared.
Yeah, that happens a lot when somebody's like, "I'm leaving the park. Let me drive home." Vroom.
Oh, that is so weird. You would you think they would do that for the PCs, but not the NPCs.
They do it for everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I'm trying to figure out how to go eat. Do I click on the restaurant?
Yeah, you can click on the restaurant. And does it say eat with?
No, it just says eat here.
Eat here with?
Just eat here. Alone.
Okay. Huh. It's too bad.
I don't think I'm to that point with her yet.
So, yeah, maybe you got to be closer friends. Dancing is like a great thing for fun, but it won't necessarily build your relationship right away. Looks like there's some conflict going on in front of the restaurant as well.
Yeah, because he was dancing with that. I think that's... No, that's not. Lucille Spencer. Spencer?
Lucille Spencer. Let's see who the heck that is.
And Buzz Rhodes.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even look up Buzz Rhodes. Let me look him up first. I love living in the future, by the way. Not only can we share this experience with you.
Form group. What does that mean?
Yeah. Buzz Rhodes is a pre-made elder sim who lives in Riverview. He is the boyfriend of Hope Carpenter and the father of Meadow Carpenter Rhodes. He lives with his girlfriend in Large House in Riverview. He strangely never married Hope, considering that they have grown daughter living in Riverview.
We're all going to eat. Let's eat. She is in my group and has changed clothes in the middle of the street.
Oh, because it's a fancy restaurant. If you were going to a burger place, it wouldn't ask you to change.
I said eat here. Oh, we're waiting in line?
I guess so.
Ah.
He'll go in a second. It's just a little slow. So he should be going in a sec. Yeah, there he goes.
And we're going to fast forward through that.
Yeah, we are. So it's funny to think about it because having somebody who doesn't play it on a regular time playing it, it's so quirky. Form group sounds like starting a cult, Tread Cal 3. So
That's funny you should mention that.
funny you should mention that. So there is an expansion pack that allows you to create like clubs in The Sims 4 called Get Together. And so you could have a club for doing a lot of different items. So I ended up making a cult one just because I had a story idea for a cult leader and I wanted to try her out in The Sims. And essentially, the cult was about doing like new agey stuff. So they would do yoga together and meditate and dance together to new age music. But it got to the point where then she was like, okay, we're going to do a love cult. So we're all going to like hook up with other people in the cult. Oh, and P.S. now there's a thing you're not supposed to do. And that's eating while we're getting together. And it was just kind of like imitating what cults do. I should say destructive cults do. But I'm also a true crime fan. So that's probably why I did that. So is the meal over? How'd the meal
Yep.
go?
I guess okay.
All right.
He's not hungry.
He's done. Yep, there it is. Yeah. All right. Are we continuing our advances on Elaine?
Yeah.
All right.
But we probably should go home soon and sleep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can always continue tomorrow. She has a part-time job. It's not like she doesn't have a lot of free time. And you can always invite her over too. And see what happens.
Ask to leave date, I guess.
Yes.
Or should we do? Let's see.
What did you do?
Compliment appearance.
Yeah.
We did a hug already, and then I'm gonna ask to leave the date.
Yeah.
As soon as that one disappears. There we go.
You can cue it.
As I was queuing stuff, it started Xing stuff out.
It shouldn't be doing that. You should be able to do... That's something... Let's try...
And she's running off. Bye.
So you should go home, which you should be able to click on your sim, click on Dawn, and like have the option to just go home.
Cell phone or change outfit.
Actually, can you click on... There's a way to tell him to go home. Oh my gosh, it stinks because I'm gonna probably switch where... Guys are going to hear a lot of background noise because there's a way to... it's hard for me to tell Mystic how to play the game from this angle. So they're usually, when they're out, there's like a button that you can press that... You see the little green square that's above your interface?
This one?
Yeah, do you see the blue button on the frame?
There we go.
Go home. So that did interrupt his last action, and he's like, oh... And he should still have his car. They also have bicycles in this game, but I forget if that came with the base game or not. Cars did.
This car is terrible. We need a better car if we're going to start flirting more.
Don't you guys need don't you need a job?
See, that's when I stopped playing this game. I love how people are what the?
What? Oh.
The car just went through.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
I can't get a better car if I keep getting into traffic accidents.
Right, your insurance is awful.
But when it was like, oh, you have to clean the house, you have to get up and go to work, you have to get back from work, you have to eat. It's like, I already live a life. I don't need to live another life.
Well, if you want to live a different dream life.
This has been playing the whole day.
Yeah, just your music going like boots and pants and boots and pants, boots and pants. And he's ready to go to bed. So
that's probably where he's going then. Huh?
Yeah, it looks like you have free will on. You can turn it off if you'd like, but you don't have to. And then it looks like you haven't selected any like wishes. So this was kind of like an evolution of something that was in The Sims 2, that your sim would randomly want to do certain things, and there are wishes in that square next to, on the left side of his picture. So if it's something where you're like, yeah, I'd like to give my sim some points to do that. And if he's able to do that, then
Everything's fine right now?
he can buy reward items that will make his life easier. And the balance of the reward items with like fulfilling these wishes that were there. So if you like it, yeah, you can click it and it'll go down in one of the 4 squares you have. And usually it automatically fast forwards through them sleeping.
It is.
Okay.
But apparently when you click the button to speed through the current action,
Yeah.
it doesn't just skip the action like I thought it would. It just goes faster.
Yeah, you can't like skip time because there's so much other stuff going on in the background.
Ugh.
So even in The Sims 2 when there was less going on, that was true. So I feel like we're getting very technical with how this game was developed during this live stream. We usually don't do that.
To be fair, there's not a lot of story to go through.
No, not
So-
today. We're making our own story for once and lore together.
Okay. So he is hungry and he needs a shower.
Yeah.
Let's do shower first.
Yeah. I
Provided
forget
can
you don't know
figure
the
out
quick keys either.
That I don't think he has a shower.
Wait, go down. Does he not have a bathroom with a toilet?
I do not see. Oh, wait. There looks like there's some bathroom tile back there. This interface is weird. Okay, he does have a shower.
Yeah. I think the arrow keys work with that too.
Go shower. Then we'll work on food. Can I, like, view inventory of something? Let's see.
Is it? Oh, you're looking for an inventory? You see
Oh, I can't do that without him opening it, though, can I?
what?
Like, I can't look, see.
You see how it has that orange circle that says open?
Yeah.
That is a task you can do without actually,
Oh, okay.
without actually consuming his time. Yeah. But you can also like make food.
Don, you're gonna eat some cheese.
No. The cheese is there as an ingredient for like if you decide to make him a meal. So click on the fridge again and like not serve breakfast but have breakfast or something.
I'm clicking a light by accident. There we go.
Have breakfast because then you're only serving it for yourself.
Waffles.
Waffles.
And
Waffles are less fancy than pancakes in this game.
And we'll get some sort
It
of
makes
part-time
no
job.
sense. Yeah, so one of the things you can do to get a part-time job, because this was made in 2009, as Ours Played reminded us, so you would still possibly find something in the newspaper if you wanted to, or you could literally go to the place. Like, for example, if you would also like to be a shopping music DJ, you could go to the grocery store and apply for that kind of job.
Even for 2009, that seems a little out of touch with how the job market handled things.
Well, it came out in 2009, but it was developed at a certain time.
And of course, everyone who developed it probably went to school in the decade or two before.
Mm-hmm. So you see that you just got a newspaper. So the old one, just throw it out, and the new one will have anything that you would need. And anything that you see how a hand hovered over that.
Yeah, he's cooking
You can
right now.
grab that and like dump it in a trash can without even having to tell Don to do it. So I don't know if you have a trash can you could see.
Let's see. Oh, the police are driving by. I do not seem to see any, so we are going to just put it... Nope, can't even just put it somewhere else. Who does waffles in the oven?
This game. I don't have a good answer for you on that one. It makes no sense to me
Who does
either.
waffles in the oven?
This game.
All
And then
right.
he's gonna eat them.
Rotate it. Why would it be on that side?
You could also find jobs in the computer as well.
I don't have one.
Well, you might want to go to the library then if you don't want to use the newspaper.
Okay, that's realistic at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got very frustrated with this game and I realized, I have to clean up the kitchen. Like, there's just so
Right.
much detail that I didn't...
You can drag those plates to the sink without telling your sim to do it. He's giving me a look, everybody. Mystic's giving me a look. Like, why? Why would this?
Why can't it just not be a thing? That should be
Because
an
it's
option.
a life
Like, this is not a
simulator.
thing.
It's a life simulator.
What if I just want to create people and buildings and don't want to worry about the life part?
Well, then you can do that without doing what you're doing right now, which is playing the person. You can create Sims without playing them, and you can make buildings without playing in them.
No, like I want to play as them, but I don't want to care about all the nitty gritty stuff I have to in real
Well,
life.
then you got to get a mod. I'm sorry. I hate to
Okay,
say it.
fair. All right, you are looking for a job, buddy. I don't know what you're about to do. You're about to read. Well, we're going to read the paper. You're about to read a romance novel. We don't got time for that.
Is that the old one or the new paper?
I think that's the new one.
If it's old and grungy looking, it will
They
not.
both look old and grungy looking, though.
What happened there then?
Probably the shadow. Whoa.
So if you see the arrows, you can select through what you might want to apply for. So those look like that looks like a full-time job. I think it'll let you know if it's full-time or part-time.
The military push 40 an hour.
Yeah. It's simoleons, okay? It's not like dollars.
Do these have?
Culinary. What?
They don't have. Coffee courier, kitchens. No. They don't have like company names. It's just.
Right. They don't. They never did.
I thought they did. I thought you get like company names. Like you work for a specific
I think not while you're applying for the job, but because it varies from neighborhood in The Sims 3.
Okay.
It's not like The Sims 4 where it's pretty much.
Well, we want our evenings free, so 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Where is it?
Coffee grabber.
That's not even that far away.
Yeah.
I love how you can just accept the career. This is what I do now.
Capitalism.
We are way past. I suppose we don't have to go to work today.
No, we don't. We go the next time that you would have to work.
Now, will he automatically go to work though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of like an hour before it'll be like, let's go. Or you could click on them and say, go to work. So
what should we do today? We should go out again.
your top-down view, is not how I play. So I feel like even though I don't have to, I've got to crane
we got
my
this
neck.
view.
I mean, that's kind of beautiful, right? Like for 2009.
So for every single, so I don't think I did a YouTube picture for this episode.
No, you did not.
Because I couldn't find good images of just scenery.
Oh, really? You couldn't find the neighborhood pictures?
Well, there were neighborhood pictures, but they're all really low resolution and stuff. And I didn't have Sims 3 installed at the time.
Oh, you should have asked me to take a picture.
And well, yeah, I could have.
It's okay. Hindsight's 20. We will go back to The Sims again because one of the things I think I would love to talk about more about the history of some of the supernatural characters in the Sims franchise, because they have aliens, we have vampires that people really liked, and what else do we have?
We are going to
and also there's certain things like
go shopping.
We
need clothes.
The life states of the Sims is kind of funny. If we think about them as if quote unquote biological creature.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting lore
it's
situation.
it's on the measure of days, isn't it?
Yeah, they grow up in measure of days and they grow suddenly, so it's not a progression thing. But
So it kind of irks me that I can't go to the edges of the screen and it scrolls.
That's a setting. You could have
it's
that
a setting? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't dive into the settings too much other than just making sure that it ran. So.
And that's completely fair.
Not many places to go shopping, it looks like. Just these two places.
So for shopping for what, though?
I'm going for clothes. He can't go to work looking like that.
He'll have a uniform for work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you could still buy some clothes. I don't know.
Supermarket.
You're not
budget books. Let's go to the bookstore.
Yeah, buy some books. Now you can't in this one. You can't buy clothes. You could in The Sims 2, and then what they did.
Oh, is that why he automatically had a good suit on for when he went to the date?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have different outfits, and in the Sims 3, what you can do is you can have more than one type of outfit for your everyday, for your athletic, and for everything else.
Okay.
Yeah. All of that. That rattlesnake skin pattern on the car. It's just...
Looks like our rug in the front room.
No, it doesn't. Our rug looks better than that.
Yeah, but it has like that
It's a rattlesnake
zigzag
pattern.
Yeah.
That's...
Okay, that was weird.
So anytime you go shopping, it's a rabbit hole, right? You dive in and you dive out. But I think they do that just to keep it like efficient because they want you to focus more on the interactions with your fellow Sims and other missions you can do. So,
oh, jeez. Okay.
So
we have different subjects.
yeah, cookbooks. If you get to certain cooking levels, you can learn new recipes. There's skill level books. So if you have like, for example, if you're like, I want to develop my logic skill because it's good for the job or it's good for my life goal, you can get 1, 2, and 3, and you can read level 1 first, but you have to be at a certain skill level to read level 2 and understand
There's a whole thing
or
on
level
fishing.
3. About
Okay.
catching specific types of fish. Because, like, there's also the collective... Like, they have so many different ways you can enjoy the game. What? What is it?
The book is Where's Bella?
That is a children's book. Also, you probably could find Murder in Pleasant View, written by Alex Goth, like we discussed in the theories.
No, I didn't see it there.
Get my water and back it away from the mic. No, so professional.
Oh, Murder in Pleasant View. There it is.
Yep.
By Alexander Goth. Mm-hmm. And we get Where's Bella, because I'm sure it's a children's book, probably
Yeah.
like Where's Waldo, but
Exactly.
yeah.
Now you won't be able to see the inside of the book, but you'll get to see them like actually read and enjoy the book.
Is there anything beyond just the title and the author? Like a blurb, anything?
I don't think this one has a blurb for them.
You don't have to start reading more Skyrim books.
Yeah. Now the thing that was nice about this one that they don't do in The Sims 4, and there's gonna be a lot of comparisons, and I can't help myself.
I wish I
guys.
had his listing of what his skills were, so I could see which ones he needed to brush up on. But they don't have that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
pretty much have to remember it. Now, the one thing that was nice about this is that one of the things you can do, either as if you decide you kind of want to be more of a freelance sim, is that you can write your own books and get them published.
Okay.
And the nice thing was, once you wrote a book and you got it published, you could go to the library and any book a sim wrote would then be in the library. Now, The Sims 4, basically after they write it,
I love
it's
how I
like
just
gone
walked
forever.
past like 3 people. It's like, I'm gonna sit here.
I'm gonna sit here and read my book. So, is that a skill book or? Oh no,
That's
he's-
Murder in Pleasant View.
So yeah, that little meter's just showing how far is he in the book. Because you can also reread books as well. Like if you're a bookworm, you sometimes want to reread a book. In The Sims 4, if you're a bookworm, you can also analyze a book.
We can what? Analyze book?
Not in this game, but I think
Oh.
The Sims 4.
No
Oh, somebody's going to
interactions
work.
available from Murders in Pleasant View. That's annoying. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna run through this then.
Well, you also probably want to watch his meter, because what else could be going on with this guy? His meters, his
Oh, he's fine.
Okay. Or you don't have to finish the book in one sitting. You can go back and finish it later as well.
Nope, it's gonna be a page turner.
Oh my God, he did what? What is going on?
We're rewriting it. It's not a page turner, but to Don Lothario, it is.
Yes. Don
Sorry, I
Lothario
kicked the
suddenly
mic back
like.
some.
I would like it if it was like Don Lothario is reading it and he goes, "Wait a second, why do all these seem so familiar?" Ella,
Oh, why? That would be interesting.
yeah.
But that's not what this game is about. This game is not about story.
This game is about you making your own story if you decide you want to do, if that's how you want to play.
Simlish at that speed is horrifying.
Yeah,
Wait, who are we arguing with? What? We're arguing? It says argue.
Oh, she might have picked a fight with you.
We're going over there. We're not talking to her. Apparently, even though we're arguing, she thinks we're okay. In that case,
She might just be a rude person that just does it.
oh hey, it's this.
Yeah,
It's,
where did Don go?
He ran off. He's over there.
Okay.
Now he's gonna go chat. Eventually.
We were gonna find
There we
another
go.
lady friend.
No, same one that was arguing with us.
Oh, I actually think you're quite lovely. Let's talk.
Zub Jahani Mas. Zabzu Mizzle Norm. Du Kazama Zigada. Shada.
Lego. Love. Tabavi.
All right.
Vini.
Now this is a game I've considered like, but there's so many people who do this on Twitch or just play The Sims on Twitch. But I don't know. I like the setup of this neighborhood too of Riverview. It's really nice. It feels a little bit more realistic than Sunset Valley. I think it's just because it's got more of an autumnal vibe. Did I just say a real word? I think I did. I don't know if I pronounced the word right. So So if anybody wants to tell us what they've done in The Sims that they were proud with, I would love to hear it because I am such a Sims fanatic. You can feel free to tweet it at us, at Lore Together, email us loretogether@gmail.com and let us know. We're on Instagram.
Unflirty.
Who's unflirty?
Her.
Oh, well, that's not going to go well. Because you really have to get them to like you before you can flirt. It's got to be at a high level.
Well, that's complimenting a parent.
Yeah, that's considered a flirt in this game.
Goodbye.
Gnor.
Rosa.
And
Is he
he's
hungry
hungry.
again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He can go home and feed himself.
But I could just spend money too.
I mean,
How is there a way I can
Yes.
see like a list of or like a map of I guess map view
yeah, go to Map
see
View.
all like restaurants and stuff?
There's only really the one restaurant in each neighborhood, unless you edit it your own, which you had a neighborhood editor in this game. I never got into it because it was pretty highly detailed stuff.
Expensive place. 75
Yeah.
bucks per plate.
It's not like I've played with the college expansion pack, and the place you can go there to eat is just a burger place, and it's pretty inexpensive.
God, some of these memories are just so mundane. Well, Shirley Lynn doesn't like to flirt. Shirley Lynn has no sense of humor. It's like, jeez.
She is, what's her name? Shirley Lane?
Lynn, I think.
Shirley Lynn?
I can look that up. Let's see. Where's my peoples? Shirley Lynn.
Shirley Lynn. Let's look her up in the wiki. Lynn, Lin. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I have a choice. Send it back.
What is it? Oh, send it back? Oh, yeah. Let's see what happens. And now, does it say?
Dining for free.
Yeah, and well done. Shirley Lynn's roommates, and she is the younger sister of Roxy Lynn, but their personalities are completely different in all ways apart from stubbornness. They could not even decide how to decorate their parents' old house. Shirley wanted to be a doctor because she likes to help people. Her older sister, Roxy, is her only family as her parents aren't present in the game. She's almost the exact opposite of Roxy. She has no sense of humor where Roxy has a good sense of humor. She's unflirty while Roxy is flirty. She's a coward where Roxy is brave. She is friendly while Roxy is grumpy. Although the two traits don't conflict. And she is a hopeless romantic, but Roxy has commitment issues.
Oh, apologies. We're gonna we're gonna chat with Elaine Joy, apparently over the phone.
Oh, interesting.
I did that.
Shirley loves pop music, eating dim sum, and aspires to become a world-renowned surgeon. And when the game begins, she's a bedpan cleaner with 2 points of logic. And now she's a young adult. Okay.
Okay.
So those are
he's
stats
gonna-
with Shirley Lynn.
I apologize. I'm not used to watching. Like, I feel like moving yeah, I have to change the settings next time we play this.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll probably stick with The Sims 3 again because it's really hard to find Sims 2 if you don't already have it. And Sims 4 doesn't have as much connective lore ideas in it per se. And if we have to get an expansion pack for The Sims 3, we can pretty easily. So, because it's all on Steam.
I told him to go home, so I'm just beating him home.
Okay, that's fair. So he's living with a bunch of hay barrels.
Hey, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
We are actually gonna go shower first.
We're gonna shower before we sleep in our own stink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to sleep.
You can cue that up after you shower.
I know.
Try it.
I so want scroll to be up and down.
Yeah,
And I don't know, and I
think you
don't
can
know
do.
why. So
Sleep. Yep, there you go. You seem gun shy to cue up your actions is all.
because it kept deactivating my actions as I was going.
If you're like having a conversation with somebody in the middle of a conversation, you're like, no, I'd rather talk to somebody else or I'd rather be on the phone, it'll interrupt it. But if you're queuing something like, I want to make myself some breakfast and then I want to brush
okay.
my teeth and then I want to drive to the library, it'll usually let that queue.
Oh, you know what? Cancel that.
Or if you're talking to the same
We are
person and
going
you say, I want to
to
compliment their parents, I want to ask about their job, I want to ask about their family, I
Use
want
the
to,
bathroom, and then
you know,
he has not used the bathroom yet. So
oh God. Let's not have anybody pee themselves.
he hasn't used the bathroom all day yesterday
So
or today.
So, Carl Sim Guide is like one of the most jaded fan channels ever when it comes to The Sims 4. But they had this hilarious video because they came out with like a little like mini stuff pack.
What's he doing?
Sometimes they have an animation because they're complaining about something. Is that toilet broken?
I don't know. How do I check that?
Click the toilet. Does it-
Repair technician, unclog or flush.
Yes. Yeah, so we're going to want to repair that later. So he was probably complaining that it was a clogged toilet. Don, what did you do?
Do you met?
What did you eat?
He didn't go to the bathroom for 2 days,
Well, yeah, I guess that could clog the toilet.
and he had really rich food. It was $75 a plate. That's not going to be like
No.
nothing.
No, that's not. He's not eating the cheap stuff there.
There's a lot of butter in that.
So much butter.
All right, can we queue stuff up again here now? Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can decide, like, if he's sleeping while it's happening, like, what he's going to do when he wakes up.
So we're going to have breakfast. Hopefully he will be able to do that before he has to go to work. The carpool for download will arrive in about an hour. Luckily, we already showered.
Thinking ahead, thinking with your noggin.
Yeah, I never do that in real life, though. You notice that with the showering beforehand? I always forget to do it.
Mystic, you've just admitted that to the public. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
What
making sure you're okay with that.
I am the reason we are always late.
That is guys,
That and-
so true.
Well, okay, sorry. I am the reason we were usually late until Buddy was in the picture. Now he's the reason we're
I
usually
still
late.
think it's you. I just think that it's easier to blame it on Buddy because he can't defend himself. He's helpless here. And until recently, so we. And I don't mean to say that he like grew to like twice his size overnight, guys, but we have a big old baby. He's
Yeah.
a big baby. We are big people. Like
Yeah.
if you met us in person, you'd be like, yeah, you guys are tall. And then our baby just, but I think he takes more after you, Mystic, with the long, I think he has a long torso. What are you mystified by?
Wow.
He's not going to have time to eat. Or he's going to be late to work. And somebody's trying to call him on his cell phone, I guess.
How do I pick that up?
There you go.
There's no answer. Just ignore.
Oh, weird.
But I can throw parties.
No. Just leave it alone. I thought you could answer. You should be able
Answer
to
phone. Sorry, it was on the main menu and I didn't see it.
That.
Oh, it was Elaine.
Oh. So your food's probably going to go bad before you get back. You're not able to do that? Can you take it to a trash can?
I couldn't find a trash can before either.
Oh, no. Oh, well.
Wait. Oh, view my same.
So now you see the little drop-down menu underneath. You can decide what kind of work habits you want.
He's a smooger. Suck up the boss.
There you go.
It was the one that was already selected.
And it does work. The nice thing about The Sims 3 is
So
that,
can I
like,
queue stuff up for after work?
yes.
Like calling Elaine?
Yeah. So you'd be able to click on her and say, call.
Chat?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So literally, as soon as you walk out the doors, you'll do it. So, oh yeah, then you can get opportunities to, like, increase your skills or get treasure items or things like that.
Let's see here. Chaos has struck at the supermarket. While unloading a new shipment of goods, an errant forklift ran over one pallet containing thousands of puzzle pieces. The supermarket needs someone with a sharp mind to piece the puzzles together
I
so
know.
they can put them back in the boxes and put
so
them in store shelves.
absurd.
So I worked. We've both worked retail, but I worked where there actually was
You worked retail
forklifts and stuff.
much longer than I did in much more traditional retail setup.
And-
I worked GameStop. Okay.
And honestly, if that happened, it's all a write-off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because nobody's going to pay you for the time to do that.
In The Sims, they will. In The Sims, they say, hey, Don, you're kind of smart, and we want to sell these puzzles. Can you make sure?
Not doing it.
No? Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. I mean, like... Yeah.
Not doing make work. Write it off. You should have insurance for that.
I think in The Sims, there is no insurance, but also in The Sims, if you go to the hospital and give birth to a baby, you don't have a bill for, like, 10 grand.
Yeah, fair.
Which is nice. So The Sims is kind of closer to Canada than it is the U.S., I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that's easy. I can just click that and it'll just like run off and do that. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Where are you? Oh.
Shabel, Vamogangza, Brazidi Dean.
Telling you, don't like Simlish.
What's wrong with Simlish?
I don't know. I think it's because it actually is designed like a language that I can't understand.
It's specifically designed to
opposed to-
sound like a language, but it's not really a language.
As opposed to Animalese, where it's literally just the letters high-pitched and sped up.
Oh, okay.
So my brain is constantly being like, what are they saying? Knowing that they're not saying anything.
Yeah, the way that they speak in Animal Crossing is very much, it's supposed to sound similar to what you're reading on the text. Whereas Simlish is specifically made to sound like a language you would never understand,
Yeah.
even though it's not a language at all. They almost picked a Native American language because they just wanted to make sure that easy for it to be international, so they wouldn't, and like it makes it so much easier for them to like have these fill-in things. So what's he doing is that the hospital?
Yeah, there was a deliver a dossier to the hospital for a raise.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're a doctor, you go there obviously as your profession.
And we're
If
going to
you-
pause.
Oh.
There's totally a restaurant there.
Oh wow. So that's the cheapo one.
Yeah. How's he doing? Energy. Energy is really low.
That means he needs to sleep.
What was the game that I played? When you needed energy, you could just chug energy drinks. Sounds like a lot of games, actually.
Yeah, probably.
All right, if I hit the go to home button, will that cancel what he's doing, or does that cue going home?
It means going home will queue.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, he has to sleep, even though it's only 3:22 p.m.
Yeah. Well, he lives a hard life. That Don Lothario. So we've been at it for about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about it so far, Mystic?
This is so not my game.
I don't want to make you suffer too much longer because
I do have a little bit of appreciation for it, having someone walk me through it instead of me doing it myself.
I mean, like
That said,
yeah.
if I could find mods to turn off the jobs, the cleaning, and just have, the sim interaction with other sims, so I could have, relationships and like hanging out with friends and partying and stuff and all that stuff.
You can do that. I mean, like there's a way to do that essentially. One of the things that you can do to kind of like do it without needing mods is if you make a sim that's naturally neat, they're going to clean up things right away and they're going to have get a little boost of joy doing it. And then you can do things that aren't really jobs. Like you can go fishing to make money, you can write novels to make money, you can look for collectibles around your neighborhood to make money. You can build things to make money. You can paint pictures. There's tons of other hobbies you can do that are skills based that you'll be able to do. And
That's a really good raise for just delivering a dossier.
yeah.
$1 per hour. Well, a simoleon per hour.
Yeah. Pretty means he trusts you. But or she trusts you, whoever the boss is. But the so you've got that, and then you can be like, okay, I'm going to, like, for example, in The Sims 4, I was able to do this. Was that a nap or a sleep?
Nap.
Oh, you're just doing a nap? Okay. So
It's like 3:20 in the afternoon. Like, I'm not gonna.
in The Sims 4, I played a sim where she wasn't even trying to get married or have kids or anything like most of my other Sims. She just was a nature fiend, and she just had a house that was in a cabin on its own, looking out to the sea, and she would fish and play with her dog and jog, and that was her life. And it was like my nice little Zen catch-up family, essentially. To
Can I eat the waffles still?
they're probably bad for you, and you're probably going to feel sick, but you can eat the waffles. You can also do a quick meal. Like if you don't want to make waffles, you can ask for a quick meal, and you'll have applesauce or cereal or stuff like that, and they'll satisfy you, but you won't get like a moodlet from it. How much longer would you like to go, Mystic? We like to do at least an hour. We've done that, and I know you've got work that you need to do.
It's true.
And part of me feels bad because this is not your game. Now, if people would like to see me play The Sims every once in a while,
Right.
we could arrange that. Maybe like late on like a Friday or a Saturday night every once in a while when little buddy is in bed. So, but you did at least try to do the womanizing ways of Don Lothario. Oh, you got a TV dinner?
Oh, I forgot to toss the waffles away from last time.
Yep, he's just gonna be... Yeah. Was he gonna go out and try to find some ladies?
No, his energy's too low. And is he gonna just fall asleep in the middle of the street or something? Or
If it gets too low, yeah.
I'm kind of annoyed that eating doesn't increase your energy.
No, yeah. The energy is more... Because I think what they want to do is like link every one of those meters to a specific activity you have to do. You have to eat.
Where are you going?
That's where
Oh, there's a
trash
garbage
can.
can. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's no way they would forget the trash can in a Sims 3 pre-made house. Now they did make a pre-made house in an expansion pack in the Sims 4 where they forgot to put in a toilet.
All right, we're gonna put him to bed, and then go put Buddy to bed.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. We really hope you had a fun time watching us. But
It is time to call.
yeah. Now, Mystic, what are you going to be talking about next time?
We may get into some political weeds, which is interesting because
dangerous.
we've gotten into them before, but
Yeah.
it was unintentional before this time. So there's a couple games that are just known to be kind of political commentary.
Okay.
So I'm going to cover maybe one, maybe two of them.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well,
and we're not talking like the election. You know, there's like election simulators and stuff. We're not talking.
No. Is it Papers, Please?
That might be one of them. I don't know yet.
Okay. Well, all right. We may or may not be talking about that, which would be interesting. I've heard about that game. But thanks so much, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you very much.
We love doing this for you guys, and we look forward to doing it again. Bye.
Bye.